Morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're in the world. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Jasmy update. Now, I've had a very bad flu for the last 2 days. So yeah, my voice really isn't on point. At the same time, it's actually difficult to be speaking. But I saw some things that are interesting that are happening here with the Jasmy price. That's why I decided I could actually come up with a video and show you some of these things that are happening here with the Jasmy price set. Price set one more time to try and figure out what exactly is the price set communicating with us. We'll take a look at some fractures that we were monitoring in the last updates to try and figure out where exactly have we advanced with those structures. We'll also take a look at some short-term price targets as well as price targets in the longer run, right? But before I get into all that stuff, I just want to kindly ask you to help me spread this video by tapping the like button, because it really helps with the YouTube algorithm. People looking for Jasmy content will now be able to find this video much more easily, right? Also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel just yet, I would encourage you to do so, really, because I do TA on Jasmy on a regular basis. And without me running my mouth too much, let's actually get into the real stuff. So you can see the price chart here on a 4-hourly time frame, and we actually had this fractal that we were monitoring right here. I'll show you where we took the fractal from. So yeah, looking at the structure right here on the Jasmy price chart on a 4-hourly time frame, we can see that this is actually a wake of accumulation structure where you've got your preliminary support here, your selling climax, your auto rally, secondary test. You can have multiple secondary tests, by the way, as you can see in this case right here, and then finally you head into your spring moment. So in my very last update, when we were sitting right around these levels, I was expecting the price to continue going down just a little bit, but the most important thing right here is for us not to set a new low. As you can see from this fractal that we have below right here, it didn't set a new low compared to the selling climax that we had right here. And if you missed the last couple of updates, we took this fractal you see right here from the Bitcoin price back then in 2015, where you can see that it exhibited this wake of accumulation structure. If we could take a look at it into detail, you can actually see that you see you've got your preliminary support right here, your selling climax, your auto rally, multiple secondary tests, and then you head into your spring moment right here. So yeah, this spring right here didn't set a new low compared to the selling climax. This is the most important thing right here. So going back to the Jasmy price set, we really don't want to see a new low being set right here. We can go down as far as something like 0.0036 or something like that, but setting a new low right here, I mean, it really wouldn't be too good, right? So fingers crossed we still maintain this structure here on the Jasmy price set, as you can see, right? So what usually comes next after these structures, as you can see from the Bitcoin price set here, yeah, we had this peak right here just above the trading range. The same thing that is happening here with the Jasmy price set. Let me also put it down right here. I was too quick to put it back here. And if I would be able to draw a resistance line here for the Bitcoin price set, right, which we'll be calling our trading range right here, you can still see just a peak above that trading range here, which is the same thing here on the Jasmy price set, and then you finally head down, right? So multiple similarities there. So the next thing that we would be expecting for the Jasmy price set is, a continued rise in the price, and then maybe finally a back test or sign of strength, and then finally you get into something like this right here, right? Obviously the Bitcoin price set a new all-time high right here. Very super early to be calling for a new all-time high for the Jasmy price set here, but the bottom line remains that this structure is a bullish structure, is an optimistic structure right here. And if we would manage to break and close above our trading range, official trading range right here, the price target that we want to see right here is something like 0.0045. If we would have a break and close above $0.0045, I mean, yeah, it's likely that we are going to be successful in this wake of accumulation structure. Actually, it would have been complete. So the next thing is continued upward price action here on the Jasmy price set. Now obviously that is bigger implications on a bigger time frame, which I'll show you right here in a minute. So we've been monitoring this falling wedge. I'm sure people who have been watching the channel are actually getting bored of this structure right here, but the fact of the matter is actually it's a bullish pattern right here. So this is our falling wedge, 66% success rate to hit the price target. The price targets are as follows. The one which is less which is actually conservative is something like 0.045. that's basically 4.5 cents. And then my most bullish scenario according to this pattern alone is something like 10 to 11 cents there, right? The price targets may be sounding crazy, but it's not something that is really new in crypto markets right here. So I was saying that the wake of accumulation structure that we saw on a 4-hourly time frame has got bigger implications on a bigger time frame. So this is actually a 3-daily time frame, and you can actually see that, yeah, we've actually been interacting with the downward sloping resistance right here for a number of times, really. I mean, this is crazy, really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, you could say 7 times right here, because we bounced a little bit right here. So let's say 6 times we've actually interacted with the downward sloping resistance right here. And the basic rule right here is the more you pound on a support or a resistance line is actually the weaker it becomes. So yeah, it's looking like it's becoming weaker. I mean, it remains to be seen, but it's looking like we will be able to have a breakout to the upside here. At the same time, we also have got multiple touch points right here at the very bottom right here. So our downward sloping support right here, 1, 2, 3, 4. We've interacted with that line like 4 times. 4 times compared to 6 times. I mean, you choose your side, but yeah, maybe we can actually have a breakout. So the specific price target that we need to satisfy there is something like $0.0045 there, right? So keep that one in mind to see if we can have a break and close above that price level there, right? Now, as you can see on the price that we still have got some room to the downside though, which is something like, minus 11% or something like that to the very bottom of this, downward stopping support there. But is it something that can happen? Your guess is just as good as mine, really. I'm not really sure. And when you play around with the idea of maybe trying to predict when this falling wedge is going to be resolved, that will be something like the 31st of January, right? But that's just, just looking at this structure right here and trying to see where the apex is, the last points. Usually these falling wedges, they don't even get into these areas, right? They would have broken out maybe when we were down right here, but we haven't hit the breakout just yet. So yeah, if you want to go that route, really, which I really don't fancy, but it will be something like 31st of January next year there. So we'll see what happens with the price chart right here. Now, just for a supporting argument, we'll take a look at the market cap of altcoins there. You can actually see that we had a wake of accumulation structure right at the very bottom of the bear market there, and is this something that is appearing right here on top of a major support of the previous all-time high here? So I mean, I can't ignore these things right here. Yeah, the market conditions are really not okay, but these structures actually, they give me a lot of optimism to see that we are repeating something that we did at the very bottom of the bear market when things were really, really bad. If you remember, this was the moment with the pandemic. So yeah, having the same thing right here, I mean, obviously we've got our own problems at the moment right here, which include, I mean, FTX, the war loan thing, and all sorts of crazy things happening in the crypto market. But at the end of the day, we actually have got a bullish structure right here that if you see here, it marked the very bottom. So yeah, maybe this could be the bottom, but this is just from a chart perspective. Now we can also take a look at the DXY right here, which is crashing. I mean, you can see that it has broken this parabolic structure right here, and usually when these parabolic structures are broken, they actually come down in a very quick fashion. But it seems that like we actually had some support level right here, which would be something like this one right here. So I'm still waiting for a break and close below this level right here. That will be something like 103 or something like that. So losing this level for the DXY is going to be something that is massive for the crypto space, in my own opinion, because historically the moments that the DXY has been crashing is the moment that crypto has actually been flourishing. Right now, taking a look at the Bitcoin price yet, this one is a little bit complicated really, but taking a look at the structure, how the Bitcoin price that fell right here, it was 1 2 3 4 5, most to the downside. Yeah, obviously I don't know when the fifth wave is going to be completed here for the Bitcoin price set, but the bottom line is, normally when crashes happen like these ones right here, an ABC correction follows right here. So in that ABC correction, we could see some crazy price action from the altcoin market, because obviously they've got less liquidity right there, right? So yeah, these are the things that I'm looking at in the immediate short term, as well as longer run. We are still following our fractal right here. We'll give it, maybe a week or something like that to see what exactly will happen with this fractal. But with this being said, I would actually have to cut this one right here. Obviously, none of what I say is financial advice. Please don't consume this as financial advice. But if you like the content, don't forget to delicately tap the like button, share the video with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel, and then I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.